Hello, this is Tyler Beamer from Haywood Community College. This is an instructional math video for DMA 050 INA1. The purpose of this video is to show students how they can use my math lab to complete assignments for this course. In this course, you will complete all of your homework assignments, your quiz assignments, and your post-test all through my math lab. And you will also use the learning resources that are available through my math lab to help you learn the content needed to be successful on those assignments. So I have already logged into my math lab here. There are instructions, detailed instructions on how to register for this course in my math lab on Moodle. So those instructions are located on Moodle. Once you complete the HOP assignment, then you should be able to access those. That document gives detailed instructions with a course ID so that you can register for my math lab. You can register under temporary access, which is good for 14 days, and you will eventually need to convert that to full access. If you already have a my math lab account and you have already taken a DMA, you can sign in with your existing username and password, and you may already have access to the course, and that would keep you obviously from buying another access code. So if you have any specific questions related to that, please email or call me. My contact information is on the syllabus. Alright, so my math lab is driven by these links over here on the left hand side. Course home shows you upcoming assignments, has a calendar, also has a place for announcements. I may post announcements here. I will also communicate with you through Moodle, so you want to check your school email and your Moodle messaging center to find messages and information related to this course. The syllabus, if you click on the syllabus tab, is available. The syllabus is also available on Moodle. So you can access that in either place. You should read through the syllabus in great detail, and if you have any questions, please email me those or come by office hours or call the office. So, course pacing guide. This is a suggested course pacing guide so that you can be sure to complete all of the assignments before the end of the course. This is a 4-week course, so it does go by rather quickly. You do not have to follow this pacing guide to the T. However, it is a good suggestion. If you have trouble with time management, I would recommend taking a look at it so you can pace yourself through the course and make sure that you complete assignments needed before the course ends. Okay. If you click on assignments, all of your assignments will open up. Okay, so you'll have 4 weeks to complete all of these assignments. You can complete them via the course pacing guide, or you can complete them at your own pace. So that's up to you. For each section, I have listed 2 different assignments. I have the learning resources assignments, which are really just a place for me to give you all of the resources needed for that section so that you can then learn the content. Okay, so it's not technically an assignment, but I do think you should watch the lecture videos for every section, and those are located in the learning resources assignment just so they're easy to find. If you click on the lecture video, you can play the entire section, or you can play each objective. It's up to you, and you will get comparable lecture to what you would get in class if you took a face-to-face section through these videos. So I would encourage you to watch those for every section so that you can then understand the content, which is obviously necessary to be successful on the homework problems. Okay, so you can watch those as many times as you need to, fast forward, rewind, take notes, but that's comparable to the lecture that you would get in class. The next link will take you to the ebook. So if you did not buy the tangible textbook, that's okay. Everybody has access to the ebook, the electronic book. So clicking on that link will take you right to that book, the chapter and the section number, and then of course you can work your way through these pages, study examples to understand how to work out these particular types of problems. So that's important to do. And then you also have a PowerPoint which gives you examples of different types of problems in these sections. There it is. And the PowerPoint has definitions, examples, and has all of the work for those examples. So those are good to study to have more resources. Right? So that's how you find resources for the class so that you can learn the content for each of the sections. And of course you always can email me questions or come to office hours or call the office if you have questions related to any of the content in these modules. So those learning resource assignments is where you can find resources to help you. The skills assignment, which every section has one of those, that's where the homework is that you need to complete. If you click on the question, you have the question here, graphs, question help is where you can get help on the question itself. View an example will essentially walk you through an example similar, so you have something to go by in terms of figuring out how to do the problem if you get stuck. The textbook will take you to the textbook. Ask My Instructor sends me an email, so you're more than welcome to do that. I ask that you provide some detailed questioning in terms of what you need help with. But this is nice because it sends me a link right to the specific question that you're having issues with. And then of course you can print the problem if you so desired. Okay, so every problem should have question help tools that you can utilize. So those are really good. You have the question help tools on the homework assignments. Okay, so you can see all of your assignments laid out for you. Notice that you have green flags associated to the skills assignment. This course is based on mastery, so you have to complete a 100% on the skills assignment for the previous section before you can move to the next section. Okay, so go back to section 1. I have to make sure that I get all of these questions completed and get a green check and get this at 100% before I move to section 2. I won't be able to look at section 2 until I do that. So let me show you how you can get a 100% on the homework. So let's say that I got a question incorrect. Okay, I have another chance at that question by hitting similar question, and similar question basically gives me a problem very similar that I can do again and change this red X to a green check. So you can redo problems as many times as you need to by clicking similar exercise in order to get that 100%. So you have an infinite number of chances on every homework problem, and then of course that's how you get the 100% to move on to the next section. Okay. Alright. You also have quizzes. Okay, so review quiz. The review quiz is going to see, this tells me that I don't have the prereq, right? So I would need to complete all of the assignments up to that point. The quiz is going to review me on sections 1 through 5 for the mid-module. You will not have the help tools in the quiz, so that is based on what you can do on your own. When you get done with the quiz, you will have a mid-module review homework assignment in which you will get credit for problems that you mastered in the quiz, and then problems that you did not master. You will have to complete those, and that's a way that you can, in essence, study and get prepared and fill in the gaps of things that you didn't know how to do. You can then, once you complete the review homework assignment, go back and do the quiz, and you need to get an 80 or better on the quiz before you can move on to the next half of the module, section 6. You can take the quiz as many times as you need to get that 80 or better. I'm going to show you what the quiz looks like here. So the quiz has problems. You don't have the help tools when you work through the quiz. So you want to do it as a regular quiz. So it's a little bit different than homework assignments, but you can still use your notes in the book, if you have those available on the quiz. But you should really try to do the quiz from what you can do on your own, because that's how you're going to be tested at the end. Okay. But you can go back and redo the quiz as many times as you need to get the 80 or better. So I'm going to submit this even though I haven't completed it. Okay. After I submit the quiz, I can go to Gradebook. That's not showing it in here. I can go to Gradebook and I can actually review the quiz. So if I go to Gradebook and it's not letting me do the quiz because I haven't done all of the assignments prior to that, let me see if I can actually get on here to do this quiz so I can show you guys. Continue. Okay, here we go. It's letting me do it now. So yeah, here's the quiz, doing the quiz. Okay. I'm just going to submit it. Okay. So now that I've done the quiz, I can go to Gradebook, and the quiz is there. I click on this, and this allows me to review it. And in the review mode, I can see the correct answer. I can click on the icon and I can see the correct answer and my answer and compare those. You also have the question help tools in the review mode, so you want to use those as a way to study that quiz so that then you figure out all of the issues that you had, and then when you take it again, do much better. Okay, so that's a way you can study your past quiz attempt. Okay. You have a mid-module quiz, and then you also have a review quiz at the end. You need to do the review quiz at 80 or better, once again, before you can take the post-test. The post-test is like your final exam at the end of this course. You get 3 chances on it. You get 60 minutes at each chance, and you have to take the post-test at a proctored location. And I will discuss, give you more information on proctoring that test when we get closer to that test. You can take it here at the LSS. If you're not near campus, then we can arrange it to be taken at another community college, or public library, or public school. But I will need to contact the proctor and set it up, make sure everything's legit before you take it. So you get 3 attempts at it, and you just need to get an 80 or better in one of those 3 attempts, and then you pass the class. So the post-test determines whether you pass the class or have to repeat the class. So you want to get 80 or better on that. All of the assignments prior to that is preparing you for that post-test, essentially. Okay. So if I click on the post-test, It's password protected. Okay, so that is what I'll have to give the proctor so that you can then take it. And once you get on the test, right, and you take the test, if you don't make an 80 or better on the first attempt, then you can go back into the grade book like I just showed you and study that attempt, review all of the problems that you got right or wrong, and then you'll have the help tools in the review mode to study. You do not have the help tools when you take the post-test yourself, but you do in the review mode, okay, to study. And then you have 2 more cracks at that test after you study to hopefully get 80 or better. Okay. This is the LSS tutoring schedule. You get free tutoring at the LSS. The math tutoring is walk-in appointment, so you don't have to make an appointment. You can just stop by, and someone will be there to help you with this course. And you could always come by office hours as well. Office hours is Friday 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Or if that time doesn't work, just let me know and we can schedule a time to meet that works for both of us. Here's where you can get on a computer lab on campus if you don't have access to computer or internet at home. Okay. And then I left these links on here. I don't think you're going to need those. I think the ones that you're going to need are the ones that I just went over. Okay. All right. So I hope this gives you plenty of good information as to how to navigate my math lab. If you do have any questions whatsoever, please let me know. Email, call the office, come to office hours. If you put in a lot of time and effort into working on these assignments, then hopefully you'll be successful in the course. Okay. Have a great day.